I'll hope it's not.
I don't even care at this point. 8 inches, 12 inches, 3, what, who cares?
One
Yeah,
with
right. We're supposed to get an inch. That's how I know it.
Oh, that's not much.
Yeah, I don't know about a big storm. I don't need this.
It's good for the economy though, because everybody goes panic shopping and oh my God, it's gonna be 2 feet of snow. coming.
Yeah.
I better buy 7 pounds of cheese.
Yeah, quick, buy 7 pounds of cheese, right? I have cheese.
Yeah,
Hard
and
to
the
toilet
cans
paper.
of milk that it's gonna go bad because your power is gonna go out.
But if you have a generator,
Yeah, it's true, right? So, welcome everybody. Here we are. It's time to play ukulele. Yay!
yay.
We're really glad to see, our familiar faces that are back, including Dick and Dawn. We haven't seen you guys in a long time. We haven't seen you in a while either, Leigh. Just saying.
I try. On Saturdays, I'm taking a class, so that shoots that out of the window, and
Yeah,
it's all good. But I'm here tonight, so
it's
And
all we
hopefully-
need.
hopefully my Wi-Fi will behave. It didn't yesterday, but we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. We'll
There
see.
you go. Hi, Paul.
What are you in a vehicle?
Boy, I heard about not texting and driving. I don't know about ukulele.
Yeah, well, no, there's no law against playing ukulele and driving. You can't text and drive, but you can play ukulele.
That would be a trick to uke and drive.
Yeah.
Sure would.
Yeah. It's even, yeah. I was going to get silly, but I won't. Okay. And here's Joanne. Good.
Hey,
Joanne. Now that's been a while.
I know.
it's like everybody's coming home.
Don't you?
Oh, that's pretty
there it
good. Yeah,
is.
there we go. Don't you can
God.
drive.
Oh my God.
Where did you get that?
Where did you get that?
Victoria Vox made them.
Oh,
Funny.
That's all right. Hi, David. Welcome. Hi, Joanne. Welcome. We haven't seen you in a long time. So great to have you back.
Still don't see her.
Hello,
cool.
We hear her. We don't see her.
I'm just getting set up.
Yeah, it's all good.
You all,
Well, who'd like to start? Would you like to start, Lynda?
Sure. Yes.
I know there wasn't much of a pause between who'd like to and would you, Lynda, but
I know. It's quite all right. So I said I'd lead both of the songs I sent you. So take a message to Mary first,
Oh, I like this.
because I don't want to end on that.
it's such a good song. Hold on, where is it? Take a message. I've learned all these songs from Rockpile. Rockpile did a whole cover of Everly
Oh,
Brothers.
yeah, they did. Well, you told me I could make an Everly Brothers book, so that's why I keep having a song every week.
Oh,
Because I'm working on what should go in there.
that's terrific. I'm really interested in that, and we'll keep working on that. You and I together.
It's my project. Oops, we have a very flaccid something here. It's in this picture. All right. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
So that is about, the Neverly Brothers. No, he said rock pile, but that's funny. Okay. So these are the words of a frontier lad who lost his love when he turned bad. Take a message to Mary, but don't tell her where I am. Take a message to Mary, but don't say I'm in a jam. You can tell her I had to see the world, or tell her that my ship set sail. You can say she'd better not wait for me, but don't tell her I'm knows I miss her so. Just tell her I went to Timbuktu. Tell her I'm searching for gold. You can say she better find someone new to cherish and to hold. Oh Lord, this cell is cold. Mary, Mary, oh Lord, this cell is cold.
Nice job.
Wow, that was awesome.
Thank you.
That's really good. And your voice is really good for that.
Beautiful. I love that song.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Okay, so I'm switching to the baritone, which means I'm going to make mistakes. Just saying. But I always used to play this song on the baritone, and when I tried to play it on the tenor or the concert, I made even more mistakes. So we're going to have mistakes.
Mistakes are fine.
Yeah, they're a given. The song is going to be Gentle Arms of Eden. I've done it here before. It's a Dave Carter song, my other obsession. And it's been used in hymnals, like in the Unitarian Church anyway. But I don't think the one in Kingston. So. Okay. I have to remember a D is the same as a G. Okay. No, that's wrong. I'm wrong right off the bat. On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. So the moon fell on the breakers, and the morning warmed the waves, till a single cell did jump and hum for joy, as though to say, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Then the day shone bright and round her, till the one turned into two, and the two into 10,000 things, and old things into new. And on some virgin beachhead, one lonesome critter crawled, and he looked about and shouted out in his most astonished drawl, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Then all the sky was buzzing, and the ground was carpet green, and the wary children of the woods went dancing in between. And the people sang rejoicing when the fields were glad with grain, this song of celebration from their cities on the plain. We have to go back to the chorus, John. This is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Now there's smoke across the harbor, and there's factories on the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will, an enterprise of war. But I will lay my burdens in the cradle of your grace, and the shining beaches of your love, and the sea of your embrace. This is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was really nice. What a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Dave
Thank
Clark,
you.
He's amazing. And good scrolling, John. Back and forth. But
Just
you
got
didn't make me
attention.
dizzy. That was good.
So
Yeah.
Dave Clark is still alive?
No, he died on just before the Falcon Ridge Folk Festival. He went out running, had a heart attack, and died in Tracy Grammer's arms. He was 49.
Oh my God.
I know, it was like, it was a nightmare. It's a nightmare for all his fans. It was right before Falcon Ridge, and everybody was set to go and see him. And it turned out to be like a memorial. It was really hard.
I go there every year and I totally missed that he had passed away.
I think it was 2002.
Oh, that was before I started going. Wow. Okay. Because I was that, what struck me is like Gates of Eden. And I thought, I wonder if that song was around before Dylan heard it and changed it to Gates of Eden. I don't know why I thought of that.
Probably not, but I don't, what do you think?
Carter was he a folkie? Was he in that scene?
Yeah. Yeah.
Postmodern mythic American folk music
Interesting. I don't really
is
know
their
that.
tagline.
He was in-
their genre.
He's from like Oklahoma, Texas, but he was in the Portland scene, folk scene.
Oh, interesting.
Portland, Oregon.
And then, I don't know, Tracy ended up staying in Massachusetts. After that whole thing.
Oh,
So yeah, so no, he's not alive, but his music is great.
good song. Yeah.
That song was going through my head on 9/11.
Oh, was it?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, that was awesome. Thank you for starting us off. Who'd like to go next? All right, Mr. Dave Kelsey. He's awesome.
I kind of want to go because I've got something that I hope it's stuck in my head. So I got an original song, which isn't very old. I worked on it today. I used to play drums for square dances in the Catskill Mountains, actually at a place called the Tumbleweed Ranch in Westkill, far up in Westkill, John.
Yeah, that's Lexington. Westkill's part of Lexington. I've been to Tumbleweed. I know where that is. I've got friends there.
I played drums there. My dad played fiddle, and this guy named Don, who was really a plumber, but a great caller, and he played like the first time I met him, he had a Sears Silvertone guitar with one of those amplifiers in the case thing. Hang on a second. So anyway, and I would play with them. Finally, my dad got tired of playing, and they would still come and pick me up and let me play drums with them. So it was quite an experience. It was fun. So this is called Square Dancing at the Tumbleweed. Let's go to the Tumbleweed. It's Saturday night. The fireflies are twinkling, the moon is shining bright. Well, Alaman left, Alaman right. Do-si-do your partner till the morning light. We'll dance Red River Valley and climb up them golden stairs and put on golden slippers, sashay away our cares. The Colts and the Phillies romping till light, square dancing to the Tumbleweed tonight. Daddy's scratching fiddle, Junior's keeping time. Don is calling footsteps, his silver tone sounds fine. Telecaster Fred is picking chicken tonight. It all comes together to sound alright. Let's go to the Tumbleweed, it's Saturday night. The fireflies are blinking, its moon is shining bright. We'll have a man left and we'll have a man right. And do-si-do your partner till the morning light. We'll dance Red River Valley and climb them golden stairs. And put on golden slippers, sashay away our cares. The Colts and the Phillies will romp till daylight. Square dancing at the Tumbleweed tonight. Square dancing at the Tumbleweed tonight.
That's a great song.
Yeah, that's great.
That's great. You know, what it reminded me of is John Prine.
Well, probably. I wanted it to sound kind of square dancey. And Red River Valley and Golden Stairs and Golden Slippers, those are all names of songs that he did. I was able to find like a SoundCloud of the guy who I used to do square dances with. So I kind of got a feeling for it again.
What's his name?
Good job.
Don Strasser.
Oh yeah, Donnie Strasser.
He
Sure.
lived in your area, yeah.
Yeah, he ended up at the nursing home where I was working too.
Oh, he was a very cool, to me, very cool guy. Like I said, he kept picking me up to play drums, and it was probably the most money I ever made doing music. Do you want me to do the other song, John?
I do, yes.
Okay.
That was great.
It was really good. Donnie Strasser was great. And his wife too. He was a plumber.
Well, I literally made that up this morning, so I would think it's going to change over time. I have no idea. I would have taken it to the song group, but I have a tight schedule.
Yeah.
I'll work on it, and I'm certainly open to any suggestions, about it, whatever. It sounds very generic to me. It's hard for me to tell what's a melody, that I want. It sounds like, just like the blues, all the songs kind of sound the same. I think these songs sometimes sound the same.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What's wrong with that?
All right. So now
You
it's
ain't going nowhere?
yeah. There we have it.
Clouds so swift, the rain won't lift, the gate won't close, the railings froze. Get your mind off wintertime, you ain't going nowhere. Oh, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. I don't care how many letters they sent. Morning came and morning went. Pack up your money and pick up your tent. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, we're gonna fly down in the easy chair. Buy me a flute, a gun that shoots, tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to a tree with roots. You ain't going nowhere. Oh, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, we gonna fly down in the easy chair. Now Genghis Khan all his kings supplied with sleep. We'll climb that hill no matter how steep. When we get up to it, oh, we ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, we're gonna fly down in the easy chair. Oh, we ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, we're gonna fly down in the easy chair.
Very nice.
Woohoo! That was great. Nice version. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
That was great. Thank you, Dave. That was really great. Beautiful entertainment.
Turning into your song.
I'm probably going to leave for Jeopardy at some point, John. There's monumental things happening there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Not that I understand any of the questions. At this point, the challenge is, do you understand the question?
No,
Wow.
and is Amy still winning?
Well, it's an open question for tonight. So we'll see.
Thought she just
Thank
broke
you.
the record or something.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like one of the tippity-toppity winners. She's breaking records all the time. And modest. I like her.
Oh, great. How about Marisa?
Yay.
Yay.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So I've been hard time figuring out what to play. So thought I'd sing a song that I don't really know, but so this is Blondie Dreaming.
Oh, what a great song.
I met you in the restaurant. You could tell I was no debutante. You asked me what's my pleasure, a movie or a measure. I'll have a cup of tea and tell you of my dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dreaming. Dreaming is free. I don't want to live on charity. Pleasure's real or is it fantasy? Real to real is living rarity. People stop and stare at me. We just walk on by. We just keep on dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dreaming. Dreaming is free. Feet, feet, walking a 2 mile. Meet me at the turnstile. I never met him. I never forget him. Dream, dream, even for a little while. Dream, dream, filling up the idle hour, fade away. Oh, radio. I sit by and watch the river flow. I sit by and watch the traffic go. Imagine something of our very own, something we can have at home. I'll build a road on gold just to have some dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dreaming. Dreaming is free. Dreaming is free.
That was great. What a great job.
Thank you.
Really nice.
All right, so my lead song is Take Me Home Country Roads, which is a song my husband and I sang for my father-in-law over Zoom when his 90th birthday celebration was canceled due to COVID. So
Oh,
he really liked it, and it's the kind of corny song that he really likes, but I kind of like it too. I have a soft spot for John Denver, so I don't do the intro, I just go right into the song. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to the water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear a voice in the morning now, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads take me home. Country roads. There you go.
Nice.
Brilliant. That was really brilliant. Nice job, Marisa.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing so well.
Thank you.
All right, that was lovely. How are you doing there, Jerelynn?
I'm doing well, and I only have about 20 albums because they got all washed out in the basement. But look at, that's what Dreamin' is on.
Oh yeah, Dreamin'.
I got all excited about that. All right, so welcome to the corner. It's Paul Simon, but who has enough time to talk about his long, decades-long career? So I'm only doing a little portion. But just a little bit about his beginning and some tidbits. So he was born October 13th, 1941 to Jewish American parents in New Jersey. And I mentioned the Jewish thing only because of his name. He went by a different name when he was young because Simon was like, I mean, it stood out as a Jewish name, I guess, back then. It doesn't to me now, and who cares? But anyway, so, you know, he was kind of bullied and, you know, all that stuff that went with it. And I thought it's unfortunate that, you know, Garfunkel had that name because whether you're Jewish or not, I mean, that's just a bad stage name. But anyway, so his mother was an English teacher and his father was a teacher and a band leader. And he was the band leader of the Jackie Gleason show. And he also played it on Arthur Godfrey, and that's going way back. So he grew up with music right away. He was impressed by Art Garfunkel's performance in the 4th grade. They had a fourth grade talent show, and he started singing himself because of that. He was inspired by Garfunkel singing. And that was and then at Forest Hills High School, Simon and Garfunkel formed a duo called Tom and Jerry. And did that to avoid sounding Jewish. And they were demo singers at the Brill Building, and they got $15 a song. And they had a hit with Hey Schoolgirl at 15. And then that landed them a spot on American Bandstand, playing after Jerry Lee Lewis. I didn't know that. I'd like to look that up. So Paul was also a star baseball player in school. He was very good at baseball and a big baseball fan his entire life. None of the other tracks on that first album went anywhere, and they parted ways. And Garfunkel went to California to the university to study art, and Paul Simon went to Queens College, but he kept offering his work at the studios, and he learned all about like recording and sound stuff, which served him very well later on.
Okay.
And then a chance encounter years later brought them back together, and then they started using their real names for their first album called Wednesday Morning, 3 a.m. Wasn't a hit.
So before they used to be Tom and Jerry, right?
Yes, I mentioned that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that part. I was right here, but you know.
Yeah, they had Hey Schoolgirl as Tom and Jerry. It was a hit, but nothing else on that album went anywhere. So then they did their album Wednesday Morning, 3 a.m. and it wasn't a hit. And dismayed, Simon went back to busk in Europe. He just kind of was fed up and he went to go busk around Europe. And he slept under bridges and he fell in love with Kathy, who shows up in some songs. And he released a solo album called the Paul Simon Songbook in 1965. And that didn't go well either. What were they thinking? And the producer, Tom Wilson, who had worked with Bob Dylan, reworked the recording of The Sound of Silence, and he released it as a single, and then it became a #1 hit, and they were off. So Simon moved back to the US, and Simon and Garfunkel were off with the release of their album Sounds of Silence in 1966. Who did not have that album? Everybody had that album, right? I don't know. Okay, so the rest is history, as they say. And then he went solo in 1962, and he's still going strong. He's 80. So of course I had gained a lot of appreciation for him too. I couldn't find much out about his personal life. I mean, you can find out who he married. You know, he was married now to Edie Brickell, and he was married to Carrie Fisher, and they had a like on again, off again relationship. And then he had a first one. What was her name? I think it was Kathy Chippy or something. I think they had a child. But anyway, oh no, I don't know. He's been married 3 times. But that's really all I could find out. Like I couldn't find out, you know, his favorite foods or his anything. The only thing that showed up was the police were called. He had a domestic dispute with his current wife years ago, and he had to go to court, and he was like mortified because the cameras were on him and they were following him around and everything. It was, I don't know what happened. I guess she got her feelings hurt as she, I think, struck him or something. But anyway, I couldn't find out any good gossip or anything about them, and that's probably fine. So this first song, Homeward Bound, and I picked these 2 songs, and later I realized they're both kind of about like home, and they're sort of melancholy. And I just think it's funny now that Homeward Bound kind of means something different. This one is about, you know, missing your home and your loved one. But in general, we're just like bound to our homes now. You know, it has like a different meaning. But he wrote this when he was in England in 1964. And he was traveling between gigs, and he was missing his girlfriend. That's where I got her name from, Kathy Chitty. That was the girlfriend. And he began to write this song on a scrap of paper in the railway station. And it was later on, it was written early, but it didn't get on their album till the 3rd album, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme in 1964. Who didn't have that album also? So let's try Homeward Bound here. Let's see. There's an A sharp, which I don't know what it is, but it's the same as B flat. So if you can play a B flat there. And there's a C sus, which is just the C and then your index finger on the
First string, second string, first fret.
Thank you. Thank you. It doesn't make that much difference. The sound to me is not that different, but all right, I'll give this a shot. No intro. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination.
We don't have the music.
Oh yeah, we don't have the music.
Thanks, Stevie.
Thanks for saying that. Otherwise, I would have just kept going.
I wanted to play it.
There we go. There we go. All right. Begin again. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts are escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless stream, cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, movies and the factories. Every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts are escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, play the game and pretend. All my words come back to me, shades of mediocrity, like emptiness in harmony. Need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts are escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. I think that was a little fast.
Yeah, it's nice. That was good.
Not a great song. Okay, and then our second song is American Tune. I don't know why I picked this song. It's like one of the hardest songs in the world to sing.
I don't know this song.
Oh, yeah. I think he sang it, speaking of 9/11, I think he sang it like, I don't know, my memory could be wrong, on SNL, like the week that they came back, or I don't know. He sang something. I think it was this song. It's a very moving song. I think it's about 3 different things, but anyway, it's loosely based on a melody of a German hymn called "Oh Sacred Head Now Wounded" by Paul Gerhardt. I guess it's also known as the Passion Chorale. And Paul wrote this shortly after Nixon was elected. It's funny how you can write something in 1973 and it can be just as pertinent like a year and a half ago. Paul performed it live for Jimmy Carter's inauguration, or whatever you want to call it, at the Kennedy Center the evening before Carter was sworn into presidency. So he wrote it right after Nixon, then he played it for Jimmy Carter. I thought that was kind of interesting. There's no good way to sing this or play this. And look at those chords. It's like there's a chord change for every word almost. So I'm just going to go slow. And I think, John, you'll remember it as we go. But it's not an easy song. And then it totally switches in the middle. I'm going to leave some extra measures to catch a breath otherwise. Okay. All right. Oh, this one doesn't have the chords on it. Okay. That's all right. All right. Okay. Many's the time I've been mistaken, and many times confused. Yes, and often felt forsaken, and searched confused, but I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm just weary to my bones. Still, you don't expect to be bright and bon vivant, so far away from home, so far away from home. Take a little break. Don't know a soul who's not been battered. Don't have a friend who feels at ease. Don't know a dream that's not been shattered or driven to its knees. But I'm all right, it's all right, for we live so well so long. Still, when I think of the road we're traveling on, I wonder what's gone wrong. I can't help wonder what's gone wrong. More of a break. Dreamed I was dying. Dream that my soul rose unexpectedly, and looking back down at me, smiled reassuringly. And I dreamt I was flying high up above. My eyes could clearly see Statue of Liberty sailing away to sea, and I dreamed I was flying. We come on the ship they call the Mayflower. We come on the ship that sailed the moon. We come in the age's most uncertain hours and sing an American tune. Oh, it's all right, it's all right. You can forever be blessed. You can't forever be blessed. Still, tomorrow's gonna be another working day, and I'm trying to get some rest. That's all, I'm trying to get some rest.
Very nice. I do know that song.
Beautiful. Yes.
I know it too. I just didn't know the title.
Yeah, exactly. I just didn't know the title.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
great
think
song.
it just goes by America, but American tune doesn't come to mind. But
Now, I always heard Paul Simon's brother, what's his name? Eddie Simon, created the Guitar Center in New York.
yeah, I read that. I should have put that in there. Yeah.
And I'd always hear radio ads, "Hi, I'm Eddie Simon," and it sounded just like Paul, but
Yeah, the only thing I could get out when I was trying to find what's going on inside of him is that he's short. He's 5'3", and that has just been miserable for him his whole life. He just hates being that short because he's got like this big personality and he's like an alpha male kind of guy, and he's in this body. And I don't know exactly what he said to Garfunkel, but one of the reasons that they split up was Garfunkel said something that just hurt him for decades. He couldn't get over it. I don't know what Simon said, but Garfunkel said, "Well, I'll always be taller than you." That just hurt him to the core for some reason.
Well, everybody says that to me too.
It's one thing being a short girl, but it's another thing being a short guy.
I know.
yeah.
So anyway, that's all.
Jerelynn, two things.
Yes.
Two things. Number one, of course, I would know this. Simon and Garfunkel's, one of their major influences were the Everly Brothers.
Of course.
They modeled themselves after them.
Right.
the close harmonies. And the other more ridiculous thing is that, I don't know, a few years ago, Garfunkel got arrested in Woodstock for having pot in his car.
Right, and his limousine or
Woodstock.
something, yeah.
Huh?
Why would you get arrested in Woodstock for that of all places?
Right.
Well, maybe he was in Hurley, but he was on his way to, I don't know.
Oh, Hurley's a different story.
Now that's a whole other story, right? Yeah, but he did. He got, I think it was on Route 28 or something.
Oh, how embarrassing. I mean,
Yeah, he was.
Us.
He
Yeah,
was all over the local papers.
I missed it.
I was
What
in
a
the Woodstock.
heck.
Yeah.
What does he have? Does he have a house or something around here?
I don't remember why he was here.
Hmm.
You?
I don't know that that was mentioned.
Mhm.
I just want to say regarding the Sounds of Silence, when it was redone and became a radio hit, the producer added drums and electric guitar to the arrangement that they originally
Wow.
done.
Wow.
That's what made it commercial and that's what made it sell.
You know, I'm gonna
Well,
go.
it did sound great. It was haunting.
That's a good song. Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
like it better without the drums and guitar.
I'm gonna say something that's probably not popular, but even when I was younger, I didn't think he needed Garfunkel. Like I thought he was the talent and the voice and the whole
Yeah.
thing. And I thought Garfunkel was just like in the way somehow. I didn't
No, but
like.
harmony is good.
Oh, he could sing.
I don't know.
I missed the harmony.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
because he just overdubbed himself when he recorded without him. And then in performance, he couldn't do that.
There was something though, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Being not like Dave Kelsey, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's it for me.
Well,
That was
fun.
so great, Jerelynn. Thank you. All right, hey, we're gonna head over to Paul.
Yeah, I don't have my ukulele with me, and I just want to do kind of a short. This is a place a lot of people don't know about. It's called the Friendship Garden. It's about 5 miles from my house, but in the 40, maybe in the 50s or 60s, they built like a tea house and a trail system, real nice. And if you keep going, you can get up onto a ridgetop trail that extends outwards and get some good views. But
Nice.
anyway, I think I also want to just put in a plug for the harmonica. This is actually called the pulmonica. It's made for people with COPD and other respiratory ailments. So it's tuned one full scale low, but it gives you a great bass, and it's a high quality harp. I mean, you can play the bass with it too. So, you know, if you know anyone who needs help breathing and they like harmonica, or they might like a harmonica, look into this. It's a pricier than the normal one, but might be worth it. And that's my plug for the day. I think my battery's gonna die, and but I'm hoping I can catch this on the other end toward the end of this if I can make it back to somewhere with power. But there's the tea house. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Oh, thanks,
Bye.
Paul.
Bye.
Thanks for that. Just a quick and dirty. Nice. Thanks so much. Great to see you.
I want to be there. Look at how
Yeah,
great-
it's a little, you know, just so you know, Paul, it's 10 degrees here and less and dropping. It's cold.
It's nice to see something green though.
I know, right?
It's
Yeah.
so scary for the ukuleles in that weather. You know, well, Leigh will tell you.
Joanne, I had no heat. I'm not sorry, I keep repeating this, but I had no heat for 20 hours. And I
Oh my
woke up, I was like frozen. I went to bed with everything on, hats and everything else. But the first thing I thought of was my ukuleles.
You know, my husband once asked, what would you take if the house was on fire? And I said, well, I grabbed the ukuleles. I said it as a joke, and he was not amused.
Oh,
So, Jerelynn, according to my luthier, with a slow drop, you're fine. It's just when you go from like 70 to -7 to 70, that's when you lose a bridge.
that's
Wow.
Just not, you know, I would do something ever like that, but
Yeah, so don't take your ukulele and plunge it into liquid nitrogen. It's just, you know, I don't even keep liquid nitrogen around my house, just saying.
so you're not tempted.
Yeah, I'm not tempted.
or just don't take it out of your house to take to a second location.
Right. All right, cool. Hey, how about Dick Wright? We haven't heard from him in a long time. We're delighted he's here.
Thank you. It's good to be here, John. Good to hear see everybody that I've known from before and listen to their beautiful music that they play. Um, I've got a couple of songs tonight that reflect the cold weather and the snow that's coming our way. One is the first one is Snowbird. Anne Murray made that popular, and so if you can hear me, all right.
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay, great. Beneath its snowy mantle, clothed and clean, the unburned grass is waiting for its coat to turn green. The snowbird sings the song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. When I was young, my heart was young then too, and anything it would tell me, that's the thing that I would do. But now I feel such emptiness within, for the thing I want most in life's the thing that I can't win. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. The breeze along the river seems to say that he'll only break my heart again should I decide to stay. So little snowbird, take me where you go, to that land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. Yeah, if I could, you know that I would fly away with you.
Oh, that was nice.
Nice. That's really great. Nice song.
Thank you.
What a sweet little song.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. The other song, and if I look a little red here, it's because I think the heat here isn't a problem, Jerelynn. We've got 72-degree heat in here.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Something's going wrong. But the second song is "It's a Marshmallow World in the Winter," and
I always thought this was the silliest song, but it's a really nice song. So you do it, Dick. Go.
Okay. It's a marshmallow world in the winter, when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's a time for play, it's a whipped cream day. I wait for it all year round. There are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of the evergreen trees. And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. The world is your snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. The world is your snowball just for a song. Get out and roll it along. It's a yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? In winter it's a marshmallow world. The world is your snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes. Whenever it snows, the world is your snowball just for a song. Get out and roll it along. It's a yummy world made for sweethearts. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. What if spring is late? In winter it's a marshmallow world. In winter it's a marshmallow world. In winter it's a marshmallow world.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like what you wrote here, Jerelynn. I'm not going to share it unless you'd like to, but
Oh, I'm sorry, it's silly. I'm sorry. You can share it, but it's dumb.
no, it's all good. It's all good. Thank you. Thank Dick. Thank you. That was awesome.
So
Thank
Dick,
you.
have you been practicing or?
Well, we had one meeting recently, for about 8 of us, and but as far as getting out to do anything, all that seems to be shut down. The nursing homes and the hospital and all that, is just not being opened because of the conflict of information that we're getting, and so they don't want anybody in. And when you do go someplace, you got to be tested before you can get in the door. So.
Right.
So, but I play at home, and it's and that works somewhat, and then of course John's meeting. I've been looking forward to that again too.
Yay.
Oh, you sound good.
Thank you.
So let's hear from Dawn.
Oh, great.
Okay, the first tune I'm going to do is The Power and the Glory. This is a Phil Oakes tune. Phil, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing your name right. But the first time I heard it, I thought, wow, that's a really powerful song. So it stuck with me. Come and take a walk with me through this green and growing land. Walk through the meadows, the mountains and the sand. Walk through the valleys and the rivers and the plains. Walk through the sun and walk through the rain. Here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. Oh, her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Her glory shall rest on us all. From Colorado, Kansas, and the Carolinas too, Virginia and Alaska, from the old to the new, Texas and Ohio, and the California shore. Tell me who could ask for more? Here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. Oh, her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom on us all. Yet she's only as rich as the poorest of her poor, only as free as the padlocked prison door, only as strong as our her freedom, her glory shall rest on us all. But our land is still troubled by men who have to hate. They twist away our freedom and they twist away our fate. Fear is their weapon and treason is their cry. We can stop them if we try. Here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. Oh, her power shall rest on the strength of her freedom. Her glory shall rest on us all. On us all. Thank you.
Oh, great song.
I got a little tickle in my throat while I was going through that song, and so I'm sorry about that. But
Well, fine. You want to get a drink of water?
I do have a little drink right here.
It was a great song.
Thank you. I really, I think it's very appropriate for the times.
Yeah.
You know, considering it was written in 1963.
Yep.
Anita Bryant. Wow, I've seen Anita Bryant sang that song. Wow.
Holy cow.
It's not what I would think would be singing a Phil Oakes song, but okay.
Well, you know, you can take things two different ways, as it turns out. I saw a meme online that it quoted Biden as saying, you know, something about we believe in law and order and the government or something like this, or the trust is there, or whatever. And then the next thing was Trump saying, in the next photo was, you know, we trust in God. And it could go either way. And sure enough, it did. People were agreeing with this way or that. It was like, wow. So, can't assume.
The next song I thought was appropriate to follow it up. It's and I think you have the music, John?
Yes, I do.
Okay, put a
I'll
little love in your
scroll.
heart.
It's such a great song.
Yes.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Mary, because Mary's here. Hi, Mary.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hello, hello. I'm so happy to be here. I got in a little late. Dawn, I'm so delighted to hear you again because you've been away.
Yes.
So
Come
it's
back.
nice. Yes, I'm so delighted. And I want you to look back into your repertoire. And you sang a Elvis Presley song a while ago, and I've been meaning to tell you how I just loved how you did that.
Oh.
So this is a shout out for you to look for that Elvis Presley. But hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Mary.
Thank you.
Okay, so put a little love in your heart. Think of your fellow man, lending him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
Great.
Fabulous, Dawn. That was so great. Thanks. Awesome. Okay, good. How about Joanne Chamberlain? I'm so happy to see you, Joanne.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, I'll share a little tune, a little winter tune. If I can.
So we haven't seen you in a while. You've been writing a lot of songs and creating things?
I've been writing a lot of songs and I haven't recorded any of them yet. So I'm getting a call from a telemarketer about my warranty. It's
Oh,
expired.
good. Yeah, you got to make sure you always have your warranty. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do this little song. Can you hear that?
Yeah. What's the song called?
The song is called In the Heart of Winter. In the heart of the winter, it grows colder, it grows darker. And I grow older, I grow wiser. Wish I was bolder, so much braver. 'Cause there's grief yet to come. Could this goodbye be our very last one? Orion the hunter rises from slumber, draws back his bow. Stars are born, suns implode, all aglow thousands of light years old. And I see the light shine on. In the summer of my youth long past, like a meteorite I was hard and fast. I'd say, old one, you've had your day, now make way. I'd run on legs that cut like scissors, but I never got away. 'Cause time's a lone arrow needs no quiver, and it pierces through and through. In the shadow of the hunter, it grows bitter, so much harder. Still I remember every grand adventure, our footprints running across the snow. An old woman remembers what a young girl knows, that I was loved so many light years ago. In the heart of the winter, it grows colder, it grows darker. And I grow older, I grow wiser. I grow kinder, I grow softer. And though time's aim is ever true, I see the light shine on.
That was gorgeous.
Bravo, that was great. Beautiful song.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Holy cow.
Great. Thank you, Joanne. Really
Thanks.
terrific.
Thanks for letting me do it.
Yeah, we want to see more. How about Michael?
Okay. That was beautiful, Joanne. I have to say one thing about Jerelynn. My friend's sister was on the subway in New York, and these two guys got on the subway, and they were all excited and going crazy. And they said, "We just sold a record. We just sold a record." And it was Simon and Garfunkel.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, historic.
Yeah, so he loves to tell that story.
He was there.
Oh, his sister, he wasn't even there. It was his sister, but still cool. So these are a couple songs by Tom Paxton, and also this first one, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I always try to get a theme, but this is the only theme here is Tom Paxton, but so this one's called My Lady's a Wild Flying Dove. Some ladies are foolish, some ladies are gay, some ladies are comely, some live while they may. My lady's a wild flying dove, my lady is wine. She whispers each evening, she's mine, mine, mine. She likes pretty pictures. She loves singing birds. She'll watch them for hours. I see only her. My lady's a wild flying dove. My lady is wine. She whispers each evening, she's mine, mine, mine. She tells me she's learning how full her cup can be. She asks me to help her, but I know she's teaching me. My lady's a wild flying dove. My lady is wine. She whispers each evening, she's mine, mine, mine. My lady's a wild flying dove. My lady is wine. She whispers each evening, she's mine, mine, mine.
Fabulous, Michael.
Michael, thank you so much for singing that. I forgot I knew it. I used to sing it, I used to play it on the guitar many moons ago. And I
Yeah,
love
it's a
that song.
pretty song.
Oh,
It's a
it's
very
wonderful.
pretty song. Wow.
Well done.
Yeah, really
So
nice.
I don't know if you have time. Do you have time to do?
Sure.
All right. So this is it's in one of the books, but this is in a different key, and I had a hard time finding it in the. I think it's book 2, but I'm not positive.
No, I think it's book 4, actually.
Like I said, I had a hard time finding
Let me
it.
see if I can find it. It's I can't help but wonder. This for Mary, you know, I'm telling this for Mary.
Yeah, right.
I think it's in book 4. Bear with me one second.
So the intro, we'll wait and see if Mary can find it. You think it's book 4?
No, it's not. It's not book 4. I don't see it in book 2. And book 3. Hold on. It's book 2. You were right, Michael. Book 2, page 21.
Okay. So the intro is just the chorus. It's a long and a dusty road. It's a hard and a heavy load. And the folks I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good. Some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my troubled mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I've been wandering through this land, just doing the best I can, trying to make out what I was meant to do. And the people that I see look as worried as can be, and it looks like they are wondering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Oh, I had a little girl one time. She had lips like sherry wine, and she loved me till my head went plumb insane. But I was too blind to see she was drifting away from me, and my good old gal went off on the morning train. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I had a buddy back home, but he started out to roam. And I hear he's somewhere out by Frisco Bay. And sometimes when I've had a few, his voice comes ringing through, and I'm going out to see him some old day. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. If you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, and you wish that you were rambling too, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door. Thank your stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
Fabulous. I just love that song.
Yeah,
Very.
I love that last verse.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks, Paul. Excuse me, Michael. That was, I
I was like,
went to Paul.
what do you know, John, that we don't know? about
Yeah,
Leigh?
right? No, and so let's go to Leigh Van Swall.
Woo.
Okay,
Woohoo.
so this is kind of a dare from Joanne, because I'm not as advanced in my songwriting as David and Joanne, but I suppose even Paul Simon had his first song that he wrote, so there's that, right? So
Yeah.
John, if you could go ahead and just put the music up for Partner Gone Missing, that would be awesome.
Okay.
And I'll just say, I live by the Catskill Creek, and between the creek, the road, and the drive-in, I keep seeing single shoes. So this song was written about those single shoes. So I figured I'd just put the lyrics up just so that you could hear what I'm singing, because I don't know, it's all something new, and I don't know.
It's all good, Leigh. You're fabulous.
Top of the rock, sunning by the creek, perfectly kept, no one else could be seen. Shadows of a solemn pair, little more than a dream. Partner gone missing. What did he do? Maybe she kicked him out of, maybe he flew. Edge of the road, some alarming speed, missing a home she'll never again see. Hold your tongue, he often said. He wanted to be free. Partner gone missing. What did she do? Maybe he kicked her out. Maybe she flew. Covered by night, abandoned in the field. Nobody searched. Was there even an appeal? And with one small step, once again could feel. Partner gone missing. What did he do? Maybe he went out to find something new. Partner gone missing. What did he do? Maybe he searched his soul and found something new.
my God, I love it.
Yep,
That was so
awesome.
cute.
Yeah, that's a great song. Nice work.
If you didn't mention it was about missing shoes, though, the one about abandoned in a field, it was like, things are maybe taking a dark turn. I love the
Well, and
melody.
it's funny
not great.
because I've been working on the song in a songwriting class, and the first time I played it for my group, I didn't tell them what the song was about. And then after, when we were discussing the lyrics, it's like, oh yeah, this is actually what sort of inspired it and all of that. So
That's great.
so you guys are the first, like, you've actually heard this version before my songwriting class has even heard it. So
Yeah.
thank you for the
World
challenge,
premiere.
Joanne.
That was great.
All right, good. So we've time for one more. Here we go.
So I was thinking of doing Sweet Pea because it's fun and festive, but Johnny, if you want something different for our final wrap up, I'm
No,
open
no,
to
no. I want to
anything.
hear this. This is
Okay,
great.
so I think Dick did this, gosh, probably it was like a year and a half ago. This is one of my favorite little songs by Amos Leigh. And it's got a nice little turnaround in it, and it's just a very ukulele song. I'm actually gonna get my Pi G real quick. So. Sweet pea, apple of my eye, don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet pea, what's this all about? Don't get the way I do is fuss and pout. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. I'm like the rock of Gibraltar, I always seem to falter and the words just get in the way. I know I'm gonna crumble and I'm trying to stay humble, but I never think before I say. Sweet pea, keeper of my soul, I know sometimes I am out of control. You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on coming home.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Love it.
Beautiful job, Leigh. What a great song. Thank you.
Good to see everybody again.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks a
everybody
lot.
for a really great evening. Boy, that was fun. That went by like in a heartbeat. Thank you all.
John, we
Thanks.
always ask this question, but can you send out the link again where we can go and download some of these songs? Google, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Google Docs.
Yeah, all right, I'll set that up. I haven't been putting them up in Google lately, but I have everything. So I'll share, if there's something specific you want, I'll share that directly with you, but I can send you everything.
Well,
But
like
also-
all the
but
songs
wait.
tonight.
Wait, if you go, I'll share something with you. Does anyone else want it? I'll set up Joanne easy and Dick. Okay.
All right.
Everybody.
If you can set me up too, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, just do everybody.
Might as well do everybody. 'Cause we
I
all want
know.
something.
Okay, cool. I'll set it
Sorry,
up.
John.
Don't worry, it's all fine.
Want something, sweetie.
There's a directory in my Google Drive where you all upload when you upload music, it drops in there. I will share that link
Cool.
so that you can all have access to that music because it's great.
Yeah, it's a big library up there
Great.
now.
I know, I've
Tonight,
got
there
thousands
were
of songs.
great
I was looking
songs.
through, so when you fill out the form to play something, it gets into a spreadsheet. Well, I never delete anything out of that spreadsheet. 550 rows or something with all those links. So they're all there. So I'll share that so you can see it. So
Awesome.
and I'll also
How about the video of this?
that goes up on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, look up Lex B Guy, and I'm Jerelynn prods me. When are you going to put up the video?
I sound just like
my. He sounds just like that.
Yes, sounds just like that. I know. So I do, and so you can keep looking there. I'll keep pushing up stuff as we can do
You
it.
don't sound like that, Jerelynn.
John, thank you very much. Thank you very much, John.
Oh, thank you, Mary. So great that you came. So, I love you all. I'm just so happy to be able to do this. It really is, for me, it's love. It's
Yes. Okay, bye from me.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Happy New Year and be careful.
Yes.
You sounded like my mother, and I thought, how could he possibly know what my mother sounded like?
That's right.
Jerelynn, did you do your homework?
Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Bye. Bye, Dawn. Great to see you.